Jonathan here, and welcome to Learn to Playthrough, and welcome to my workstation. Today we're going to be starting the painting process of our alternate genders with some priming. And here is our Bandida. And our U.S. Marshal. So the first thing we need to do before we prime the miniatures is to give them a bath. And this is going to get rid of any kind of substance that might stop the primer from adhering to the miniature. I got 2 cups here, and this one over here contains some kind of a warm soapy water, and I'm using Dawn dish soap in there. And the other one contains some clean warm water to rinse them off with. I got a soft bristle toothbrush that I use to scrub them down and get in the nooks and crannies there. So let's go ahead and start with our Bandida here. Give her a nice little scrub down, getting her Saturday night bath. So there you go. Now we'll go ahead and rinse her off with this clean water. Then we'll go ahead and clean up the U.S. Marshal here. There we go. And rinse her off. And the Bandida out of here. Go ahead and start drying her off. Now remember to be careful with some full body pieces here, these miniatures like the Bandida and the U.S. Marshal. Now they don't have any kind of really assembled pieces that are sticking out and could be broken off. The Bandida, all she has is just her hat glued on the back, but definitely be careful because the hand or a weapon might be sticking out and you might catch it with the paper towel here and break it off. So nice and easy, just get most of the water off, and then by the time you get them out there to the outside, it'll be all nice and dry. Now that we're done cleaning them, we'll go ahead and get them outside there so we can get some priming done. Now when we're all ready for some priming, got a dowel over here that's got some of that poster tack on the top here. So go ahead and start with the Bandida. Hook her up to the top. There, she's stuck on there. And this way the miniature will be far from your hand, so when you do the spray painting, you don't have to worry about spray painting your hand. There you go. And for the primer, we're going to go ahead and use some white primer and some black primer. The white's going to be used for the highlights, and the black will be for the shadows. And that's from the Army Painter. And with that, we are all good to go. So let's go ahead and take the alternate genders, the Bandida and the U.S. Marshal, outside and get them spray painted up with some primer. Hello there, Jonathan here, and we're at the side of the house where I do my spray painting. We got our Bandida all set up on the dowel, ready to be primed. So let's go ahead and get some white primer. We'll start off with the white primer here from the Army Painter, and we'll go ahead and spray it directly down on her to show the highlights. Alright, that looks pretty good. And then next we'll go ahead and use the black, and we'll spray this directly upwards, and this will show the shadows. Alright, there we go, it looks pretty good. Alright, next up we'll go ahead and get the U.S. Marshal. And here we go. So go ahead and start off with some white, show the highlights. go ahead and spray upward with the black to show the shadows. A little bit windy today. There we go. I can see at the top of her hat still white there, and underneath it's all black. Excellent. That's very good. Well, that's going to do it for our two heroes. So let's get back to the workstation and continue on. Hello there, Jonathan here, and welcome back to my workstation. We've got our two heroes here all primed up with black and white to show the shadows and the highlights. Here's our Bandida. And our U.S. Marshal. Now, just to let you know that pictures of the alternate genders are very limited in the Shadows of Brimstone books. So definitely going to have to reference other people's pictures or look at a picture and think how those colors might look on your miniature. Well, that should do it for now. So let's go ahead and get our heroes back down to the gaming table for some more action, and then get them back up here to continue on with the painting process.